Welcome to Bean Cake Princess. I'm Andrea and today I'm going to show you how to make marzipan fruits. This is a marzipan recipe. It's also called almond paste, but almond paste normally has almost equal ratios of sugar to almond meal. This has a little bit more. This is also part of a collaboration. Check out these other tutorials at the end of the video. Here are the recipe ingredients. Icing sugar is just powdered sugar, and I'm using egg yolks instead of egg whites. You can use pasteurised eggs if you want to. I've also used some food colour gels to colour my marzipan. In a large bowl, I've sifted my powdered sugar, and now I'm adding in my almond meal. You can replace the almond meal with hazelnut meal as well. I'm mixing through my glycerin into my egg yolks and my orange juice. You can replace the orange juice quantity with sweet sherry or any other type of liqueur like Frangelico or Tia Maria. Next, I'm mixing it through into my dry ingredients, just stirring it through until it becomes too hard to stir, and then I'm going to hand knead it. Once it's mixed enough, I'm going to pour it onto my bench top and I'm going to knead it together. If the mixture is too crumbly, add a little bit more orange juice, and if it's too soft, add more icing sugar. Now I'm dividing up into 3 portions and I'm wrapping it in some cling wrap, and I'm going to place it in an airtight container. And I'm going to let it set overnight for 24 hours. Once it's matured, I'm going to cut out a section into 5 pieces. And I'm going to knead it up and mix through my gel colour. Just kneading the colour through, and if it becomes too sticky, I'm just going to add a little bit of icing sugar to it. Mixing through all my colours and wrapping it up back in cling wrap. And to make my orange, I've used 1 part red to 3 parts yellow. And to make my maroni purple, I'm using 1 part blue to 3 parts red. Okay, now on to making my fruits. The first one I'm doing is the strawberry. I've rolled it into a ball and then stretched it out. And I'm using a toothpick just to create little indents into it. I'm using my little calyx cutter or a small flower cutter just to cut out a little green section to place on top. Now onto my orange. I've boiled up a ball of orange marzipan, and now I'm just using a grater just to create some impressions into the orange. Using the bottom of my brush just to create an indent at the top. And creating my bananas, just rolling it out and stretching it out, and then just pinching in the bottom and the top. Using a toothpick just to create some indents onto the side of the bananas, and then just placing them together so that they look like a bunch of bananas. Rolling up lots of little balls of marzipan grapes and cutting out a couple of leaves. Rolling out a tiny strip of green marzipan and just kind of twisting and twirling it up just so that it looks like grapevines. Okay, now just assembling all the little balls together to form a little bunch of grapes. The marzipan is quite sticky, so they all basically stuck together, but if you need to, you can just attach with a tiny little bit of water. Okay, now onto my apple. I'm balling it up and using again the bottom of my brush just to create some little indents at the bottom. If you have modeling tools, you can use your modeling tools to do this. If you are liking this tutorial, don't forget to click the like button below and click add to favorites to save it for future reference. Okay, now onto my watermelon, just rolling out a thick section of red and cutting a semicircle out. Then rolling a strip of green and attaching it on at the bottom. Okay, creating a tiny little stem for the apple, and now using an edible black marker to mark in little seeds for the watermelon, and using my brown edible marker just to draw in some details on the bananas to make them look more realistic. And now I'm using some petal dust just to dust on some pink onto the apple and also onto the leaves. Once you finish with your fruit, you can display them on top of your cakes. They taste very nice to eat, not like the artificial marzipan that you can get from the supermarkets. Have you tried marzipan before? Or almond paste? Let me know in the comments below whether you liked it or not. Thanks again for watching, guys. If you do like sweets, don't forget to click subscribe to my channel at the end of the video, and don't forget to check out the other videos in this collaboration. And if you want more sweet inspiration, you can check out some of these tutorials on my channel by clicking the links here.